Oh yeah, baby. Close to $6,000 in profit in the last 3 trading days in the Top Step Combine. I'm going to break down a couple little trades, break down some ideas, break down my mental, and also kind of talk about the progress through the Combine right now. We're getting closer and closer to that $9,000 target. Can we do it this week? We'll see. Let's find out what's going on right here in this video. Looking to hold this 50 level here and try to push up, and looking to add on the next green candle to push up here on the 3-minute chart as well. Nice little retrace and then a push back up here over the 56s, my entry there. That's what we're looking for. Push up here to the 70s. I'm going to move my stop up here on this trade to below the bottom of this candle that we're currently on. Trying to push up now and get above the 60s, what we're looking for here. There we go, pushing up 60s, trying to get 60 to sell through here. Take a little bit of profit off. I'm going to just lock it, just put one contract on right now and then move my stop on this trade to break even. Just not really liking the momentum right now, not having that momentum. Looking for this push up. I'm going to move my stop to $50. So worst come to worst, we're going to lock in 50 here.
Stop failed.
And stopped out there for $50. So on the day right now, we're up $1,390. You can see number of trades 15, total contracts 48, paying out the P&L, paying out the commissions. We're walking away with $1,300 in realized gains today. The issue this morning for me really was kind of giving up those two $500 losers. I ended up having $500 losers like right out of the gate. We got chopped up when the market opened and had a little bit of choppy action there when the market opened and ended up getting stopped out. Pulling up the Top Step dashboard right here, you can see my Combine results so far. I have a $150,000 Combine account, and my target for this account to get to step 2 is $9,000 in profit. You can see right here on Monday, we had a reset on Monday, so we reset Monday, started fresh, and the P&L on Monday was $3,135. On Tuesday, $1,156, and then today, like I showed you, we're up $1,390. So in total, those 3 trading days so far, we've locked in $5,681. And like I said, I need to hit $9,000 to get to that next step to getting to the funded account. You can see some of my breakdowns down here talking about the average winning trade and the percentage right now at 78% winning ratio. My average losing trade, I had a few like kind of wishy-washy, I think, moves on Tuesday, kind of messing up my average losing trade and then the average winning trade. The thing is, you got to remember, like, I'm having some, big $1,000, $1,500 winners, but the problem is kind of getting stopped out. You get stopped out, and then, those go against, obviously, your average. But the big thing here is really focusing on minimizing my drawdowns. I might be taking, some smaller paper cuts along the way, little slices. I feel like it's at least better than taking some big hits and, kind of taking me out of the game. You can see now the market pushing up there to the 70s. Just a little too slow right now for me, so I'm not going to trade it, not going to stay into it. And it's I'm going to be done for the day and lock in that profit up $1,390 on the day. Those two $500 losses, like at the beginning of the market open, those were kind of just probably shouldn't have taken those, I guess. Who knows? It's always the cut of the shoulda, the woulda. But obviously my P&L would be much better if I wouldn't have taken those 2 losing trades, which is kind of frustrating because I only had 2 losing trades, and those 2 losing trades happened literally back to back, basically. We bought at 9:34, got stopped out 15 seconds later. We bought at 9:31, got stopped out 38 seconds later there. So the big focus right now is, yes, we're a little over halfway towards that profit target in only 3 days. We need to hit a minimum of 5 total trading days, and then that 40% profit can't come from, 1 day of just trading. So we're pretty much already past that point. Now we just need to be consistent. We get 2 or 3 more days of $1,000 winners, and we're going to be nice. We're going to be sitting right there at that $9,000 profit in that first week. So that's exactly where I want to be. I'm expecting there might be some drawdowns. There might be some red days to come, but let's just stay consistent. Let's keep those massive red days from stop. Let's just avoid those massive red days. Let's just do that. Let's just go ahead and avoid those. We're going to avoid the massive red days. For me right now, my strategy has basically been taking my strategy from the micros and then trying to move it over to the minis in the sense of trying to get breakouts. At the end of the day, like my trading strategy, a lot of people always want to know, like, what's your strategy? And for me, I'm really looking at the overall momentum of the market. Like, I want to see what is going on. So, like, this is a perfect example. We had a double bottom there at the 320 level. We then pushed up, we pulled back, making that higher low right there. And you can see how right away we pushed right back above those EMAs back up there. So we kind of had that previous area of resistance. We pulled back, we pushed right back up there. And then now you can see momentum continuing to push up there to the 75. So we were long in this area here, trying to get that push up there to the 380s. It took a little bit longer than I wanted, so I ended up just getting out there for profit. I'm trading the trend. I'm trading the momentum. If the market's pushing higher, it's showing that it wants to go higher. It keeps wanting to go higher, higher, higher. Well, I'm not going to fight that, right? Like, I'm not going to try to short the top. I'm going to ride that momentum, and I'm going to try to be long through those moves. I'm looking to be long when we get certain breakouts. Like this breakout here, we got a nice little breakout from the 310 area all the way up there to 380 on that push up to the previous highs there pre-market after the numbers came out there. So you can see, like, momentum, it's pretty clear on the chart. Like, if the market's pushing up, well, then I want to be buying momentum. I want to be buying when we're seeing patterns. Like, we had double bottom, perfect. And then this right here, high or low, okay, let's get long and let's look for that next leg higher. And now pushing up there to that previous resistance area. So really simple way to describe like how I'm trading right now in the Top Step Combine is just riding momentum, right? I'm trading maybe 2 contracts, maybe 4 contracts, looking for a push up like we got right there up to the 80s. I probably could have been a little bit more patient in that move earlier, but still there at the 380 level. So this morning, the inflation numbers came out. We had a 300-point move. The market's up right now, I think like 2.6% on the day, so almost 3% on the day. There's still probably some more room to go to the upside here, but in general, kind of like thinking like how much bigger can we go? Because these moves really haven't been that big here. Like, we haven't had massive moves. So I'm going to kind of stay away from it and just kind of lock in my profit. Tomorrow's a new day. We got Friday. All I need to do is just be consistent here, put $1,000 on the board, $1,000 on the board, and do that a few more times, and we're going to be right there at our $9,000 profit target for this $150,000 account. So that's kind of my strategy right now. Like, I don't need to swing for the fences. Like, I don't need a home run trade. All I need is just like some nice base hits, right? Like, I need to get on base 3 or 4 times. Well, I need to get on base, but whatever. I don't play baseball. But in general, I want to get on the base, right? Like, I'm not just trying to swing for the fences. I'm trying to get on the base, and that way I can work my way back to home base. And that home base is $9,000 profit. So if I can hit that $9,000 in profit, being consistent here, having 3 green days in a row, 3 really good green days in a row, we'll be sitting pretty, and I'll be happy about that, and I can't complain. Consistency really is the biggest focus for Top Step, and also to be a profitable day trader. You need to be consistent. You can't have, $10,000 in profit on one day and then lose $20,000 the next day and then make $1,000. And then, you want to avoid the roller coaster, because the roller coaster also affects your emotion. If you're going into every single trading day with this emotion of like, oh my gosh, I've got to make money. Like, I got to get a home run. Like, I want a 10,000, if you're always just trying to hit for the fences, you're going to strike out and you're going to end up adding up those losers, and it's going to, emotionally kind of destroy you. It'll destroy your account. It's going to mess up the plan. And that's exactly what I'm trying to avoid. Consistency, my friends. Like, that's the biggest secret to day trading, and especially right now in the combine, following the rules, being consistent every day, a little bit of profit, a little bit of profit, a little bit of profit, and then walking away. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm walking away here, but I want to give you guys a little update on where we're at in the combine right now for the last 3 days. We're up to almost $6,000 in profit. So we only need to really get like $4,000 more in profit. I think it's pretty doable, possibly tomorrow and Friday. Again, I'm not going to put that pressure on myself. Like, I'm okay if it takes a couple more days. I don't need to hit like that minimum 5 days of $9,000 profit, but obviously I would love for that to happen. We'll see what happens. Either way, well, I'm ready for it. At the end of the day, it really comes down to the market conditions. Tomorrow morning, if the market's hot and we have some really good moves, well, then it'll be easy. Take the trades, make the money, walk away. We'll see what happens. So just giving you guys a little insight where I'm at right now, what the plan is, how I'm thinking, mentally, what I'm got going on, and what my focus is. And that's consistency, consistency, consistency. And that's the big thing with Top Step, is to be consistent, right? You want to be consistent because you want to be a profitable trader. At the end of the day, if you're not consistent, you will not be a profitable trader. Even if you're making $100 a day, like if you're consistent with that, you can be consistent over a long period of time. You can then grow that. You can then add more size. But if you're just all of a sudden, up, down every single day, having these really wild P&L swings, well, then it just makes it a real hard battle, emotionally and mentally, kind of getting through those levels. So there it is, locking in the profit today. If you guys haven't already hit that subscribe button, I will talk to you guys later on.